We are back. We're back. Shout out to my pops. Make sure you check out Sovereign Frequency by AJ Moore. Also, too, we got our very own Method X, who is actually going to be busy this weekend. Can you tell them a little bit about what you got going on this weekend?
Yeah, it's a festival, 4th of July, Fiesta Island in San Diego, California. 3 stages, 30 DJs from 12 p.m. to 9 at night, open to the public. So y'all want to come wild out, that's where I'll be.
Man, you got house, you got bass, you got techno, and you got reggaeton. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, shout it out one more time, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be at Fiesta Island. Actually, the number is right there for you guys. If you're in the area and you want to get a pin drop at a location, just send a text join to 760-760-2962, and they'll get you there. I was tripping off the reggaeton, bro. I was like, "What? That's still thing." I saw that. I was like, "What?"
Hey man, you be surprised. Reggaeton's still popping. I really don't do like house music or techno, but at the end of the day, reggaeton, because I think it's because of the gender. You know what I'm saying? They have definitely like a women fan base. Reggaeton stays popping. You know what I'm saying?
I dance to it.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Well, excuse me, miss.
Yes.
Jeez.
Relax.
I was like, I didn't know. I thought it was a phase. I thought it was done. Like Little John. I was like,
I would have thought so too, right?
Yeah. But
hey, thank you, cuz.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see, dude. It's looking to be pretty packed, regardless. So
yeah. Yeah,
it sounds
like y'all gonna be turned up out there, man.
Turn what we call up.
I'm trying not to get sunburned, man. I'm trying not to get sunburned and have a good time. I'm trying to, yeah.
Hey,
probably getting one of those big old hats on, bro.
Right, put your liquid melanin on. You know what I'm saying? SPF 50.
Yeah.
And get out there and do your thing, my brother.
Yep.
Hey, real quick.
Yeah. Everyone out there, just look for the cute guy with his shirt off and his beer belly and nose painted white with the shades.
Hey, real quick. No homo. Pause. All that stuff. Rob, you looking real good, man. I see you on your journey, man. I salute you. You know what I'm saying? You out there doing your thing,
Thanks,
man.
bro.
So salute to you, man.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thanks.
Of course. But yeah, so definitely, man. I want to shout out to everybody on this panel, because the whole purpose of the show, when I created it, I wanted to take people who are definitely out there making moves, who are doing things independently, and I wanted to bring us together as a collective, and kind of like Wu-Tang Clan. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all are respected, like in our own journeys, in our own movements. Well, we come together and we represent the brand, which is the Drop Your 3 Cent brand. And, so Quez out there doing the Boss Up Brunch 2026, a guest speaker. Saying we got Rob out here DJing in Pacific Beach, during like, during Juneteenth weekend. Now he's doing another event there for 4th of July weekend. We got you making treats and snacks and cakes. And, truthfully, low-key, you should be like a wedding planner or like a party planner, because you got skills. I was just bragging to your mom the other day how much you really like did everything. Once you get a vision, Jess, you were like completely like locked in. So, that's the whole purpose. We're all independent, like, I guess you would say stars in our own right. We all got our own individual talents, but we come together, we put them in this pot, we mix it, stir it together, and this is what you got, Drop Your 3 Cent. So I'm really proud, and I want to shout out to, my people too, the ones who I call family friends. You're out there making moves, independent moves, and I salute and I really appreciate you and everything that you do. And, may your businesses and your business ventures prosper.
Hey, it's always been collaboration over competition, man. As long as you keep that in the forefront, man, everybody can thrive. It's enough room at the top. It's always been enough room. And, I think the more people realize that, the better off we'll be. because collaboration creates greatness. So can't do it alone. And even if you could, it ain't gonna last long.
Hey, salute to you, man. It's real talk. Yo,
Yes.
Quest keeps me on my toes, man. Whenever I'm feeling down and low, he'll be like, he's that energy booster. Hey, get your ass up. He's like Joe Jackson with that belt.
He goes full Ray J. That was funny.
Yeah. Right.
Hey, shout out to Jen again, the surprise MC. She held it down at the wedding. She said, my legs still recover from last weekend, and now we're going out again. Hey,
Family
Jen,
show.
you know,
It's a family
Jen,
show.
Hey, Jen, I think you're the real MVP out of all this because, I know you don't MC. I know you don't hold events down, but, hey, at the end of the day, you were right there with your man, your husband, and you held it down. When he needed, you were right there. When we needed you, you were right there. Yeah. So shout out to you, Jen. You're dope.
Yes.
They were like, who's this white girl talking?
Yeah.
Hey, man, she did her thing.
She sure did.
I went back, looked at that video, man. Like, hey, Jen was actually doing her thing, man. So we love you over here, Jen. Shout out to you.
What video?
Shout out to Jen.
Well, the one where she was saying, and introducing the new Mr. and Mrs. Wilson. I'm like, oh, man. So she was on the mic. You know what I'm saying? She was on the mic the whole night.
Good stuff, man. I'm still mad I missed it, but
man, me too. Hey, Quez, the only thing that was missing was you, truthfully, because me, you, Method, and my closest family, my closest friends, the ones who drove far, near, and wide to come out and come celebrate. Man, it was one of those things. I wanted to make sure we had an event where it wasn't nothing sad; it was something positive, and so I wanted all my people who really funk with me tough to be there because it's genuine love. And so the only thing that was missing was you and the Queen. But, we'll do it again. We'll make sure we have you there.
Yeah, because of you, like, I had to make a new best friend with the photographer, bro, because you didn't show up.
Because of me, man.
And shout out to Thur's mom. Hey, watching.
I hate
Shout
you.
out to the Queen.
I'm still surprised. I'm still surprised.
Hey, my mom is my mom, and truthfully, Jess's mom is the dopest because my mom and her mom held it down. You know what I'm saying? Like they knew what we needed and they were right on time. So
they were hands on with everything.
Of them.
They were hands on with everything, dude.
I love both of them, man. They're both dope. My mom was like, hey, I think she saw the happiness and she was just happy. She was like, here, let's make this pop. You know what I'm saying? And so, hey, man, I love you, Mom. And, you know what I'm saying? And Jess's mom, I love you too. All right. So I know I digressed but we got some good topics. So for those that don't know, when we got off the show last week, we had a hell of a conversation man backstage, and the one that was like prevalent was the Happy Father's Day for moms, for single moms. That's the one that took the cake. I was trying to hurry up and get off because I know Quez, he's on the East Coast time, you know what I mean? But for whatever reason, he stood and he held it what we call down. But also too, Rob was like, hey, celibacy, is it a real thing? Is it real or you know what I mean? So it's one thing we're going to talk about too tonight. That's the first topic we're going to talk about tonight. Also, too, we're going to recap the Boss's Brunch. Like I said, I don't just keep any old body around me within my circle, within my cipher. Quez, our very own DY3 Quez, who's been holding it down on this show, but also holding it down for the Boss Up Brunch. He's been holding it down for Renee, and he come through every year. And so this year, he makes sure he held it down too, and he was a guest speaker. So we got a little bit of audio of that too. So we're going to have a recap. You know what I mean? But, hey, my friends, the ones who I call family, stay busy. They stay prosperous, and they do things. And I love them to death. So, yeah. So we're going to talk about this tonight. Is celibacy a real thing? Should single mothers be acknowledged on Father's Day? And we're going to recap the Boss Up Brunch 2026.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. What are we going with first? Celibacy or is a
We're going
Yeah,
with
we going with
celibacy.
you first,
Yeah,
Rob.
that's not
since you can't keep it in your pants. You know what I'm saying?
so first of all, sir,
You know, freaky boy.
let's go back to the definition of this. Are you talking about holding out period or just not being with a lady till you get married?
Wait. So this is what happened, right? So shout out to Chris Tucker. He's actually one of my favorite comedians.
He's a liar.
He was at one of his shows and he came out and he said, hey, a 54-year-old comedian, Chris Tucker, reveals he has been celibate for over 3. I take 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 years.
Liar.
and he said he's saving himself for marriage. Quote, I'm really trying to get married, end quote. So, to Rob's credit, is it a real thing or is it unrealistic? Go.
Well, I mean, you could win the lotto, but it's not gonna happen, bro. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
This guy.
Like, nah, I don't believe him. I'm sorry, Chris, if you're watching, you a liar. Bro, I'm telling you that right now, you lying. Now, I just wanted to be clear, like if he's like not trying to be with a lady till he gets married, or he's just not doing any of that until marriage. Because if he's talking about not doing any releasing whatsoever, like statistics show, man, 99.9% guys smack their peen, and the 1% who doesn't ain't got hands. So I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it, bro. I'm not buying it. I'm sorry, bro. Like, especially if
I'm gonna need to see that research, sir.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Like,
I don't know about that one, man.
Me.
Wait, is this a peer review, or do
Right.
you got the backup evidence?
Oh, any guy who tells you they don't, they're lying to you. I'll tell you that right now, dude. Lie detector test all of them. They all start lying. But I mean, I just don't. Me personally, I think it's possible. I don't think it's realistic. Now, being with the lady, of course, if you want to save yourself for someone or you want to save yourself for that moment, yeah, great idea, kid. Go for it. But I just don't see it really happening, especially a guy of his status. That's Chris Tucker, bro. Regardless of his age, I'm sure it gets thrown in his face all the dang time. Like,
I think he may have come to a point like where he reached his burnout. You know what I mean? As a man, that do get old too. You know what I mean? Like just knocking him down just to knock him down. Yeah, that's cool for a few years, but when you hit 50 or something, you still ain't married, and you out here looking for love. That may be a time to tone it down. Now, I think it's very, very much possible within reason. Like, 3-4 years is a long damn time.
That's a long time, sir.
That's a long time. And I'm not trying to be in that man business of what he do with his bathroom and all that. That's his business. You know what I'm saying? But
first off, real talk. I got a question for the panel.
Mm-hmm.
What's the longest time that you have been without getting any?
Oh gosh.
Shit. Everybody on here.
It ain't been long, pimp. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna be honest, like 2 weeks.
Wow.
It ain't been no damn years. I can tell you that much.
No. I think
Wow.
wifey can contest this. Probably, I think the longest was a month, dude. And I think, dude, I was going through some junk, bro. That was on me. Like, back was hurting and everything. So yeah, probably about a month.
Right.
But yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Jess, before we did the I do's, you see the class on here.
I think it's easier for women. You know what I'm saying?
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it easier for men or for women?
I don't
It's
know.
easier.
It's easier
but
for
I would say
women.
Yes, it's easier for us because I have gone years, like Chris
Damn.
Tucker. Yeah.
See, when you're a man, you wake up in the morning, rock solid.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta find something.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's every day. You gotta do that every day. You're gonna wake up on a stiff and just let me ignore
what
it.
age does this start at?
Man, like 12.
Oh man. Okay. All right.
You know what I mean? Every day you wake up on stiff. Like, come on, man.
But this might sound bad, but I think is a reason why it's easier for women. Because
Alexandria was good with you.
And I had to say this, guys, but I think women get way more disappointed than men do in that stage.
You know what? I think I agree with you.
They get hyped up and they get 2 minutes of fun and they're like, huh? Like, huh? What? Like, it's done.
Do you have that problem, Jess? 2 minutes of fun?
No. But anyways, you asked me a question. Let's stay on task. You asked me a question, and your question was, because you held up your ring. So, what was the question?
Is it easier for men or easier for women?
I did say I feel like it's possibly easier for women, but I am a woman. It's easy to go years, you know what I mean, for us compared to men. Even at a young age, I was able to do it. So I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, we was blessed with a curse. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes,
it is what it is. When you wake up in the morning as a man, and this is no ditty, you know what I'm saying? Just the truth. Like when you wake, hey, you pitch the tent first thing in the morning. Like, you know what I mean? You got to find somebody.
Yep.
Yeah, hey.
You roll over and you just whoop.
Hey, you know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
Well, since it's there.
Alexander, we love you. Thank you. She's a longtime supporter and a contributor of Dr. 3 Cent. She says, Daddy stay catching strays. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he's going to for a long while.
For the rest of his life. For the rest of his life.
You know what I'm saying?
And, truthfully for y'all, taxi cab confession, for me, for the one thing I can say is that I think we alluded to it before on the show. Once you pop, you can't stop. But the hardest thing for me too was when after I got divorced, trying to stay like on the straight and narrow. When you're used to when you're being married and you're used to getting it at a specific time and you don't, it becomes a struggle. And especially if you had a past. So I can definitely respect where Chris Tucker is coming from, because even before I even met Jess, I made a conscious effort to hey, you know what? I'm gonna take a step back. I'm not gonna have with anybody until I feel it's real. Because again, I think where he's coming at, he wants to be married. He wants something that's real and was genuine. And and then when you have a lustful spirit, I think you can kind of confuse the two. And when you're out there when you're out there before of that, the one thing I was thinking about was, okay, so who's next? Different conquest of sorts, of different ethnicities, different cities. Adventure. I'm a Sagittarius, so I like all this. I love the excitement of it. But when you're trying to lock down and you're trying to find somebody who you actually want to marry, who you want to share life experiences with, I think to a certain extent you do definitely got to take a step back. And before I actually went out on my first date with Jess, I was actually 3 months in of having no. And if we're gonna be real, we're family. So before I met Jess, there was one who I tried to. I couldn't necessarily, I wasn't feeling it. So my thing was hey, is there something wrong with me? So I got with somebody else. No, there's nothing wrong with me. And so after that, I made the conscious effort to be look, I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna wait till it's meaningful. And so yeah, I definitely waited for some months before before I actually decided to make that step. So I can feel where Chris is coming from, because you can kind of confuse the thing of lust and love, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not in the right headspace. sometimes you need that clarity. Sometimes you need to set back and then maybe reset. So I understand where he's coming from.
Yeah, it's very much possible, but it wasn't no 3 years, bro. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know if I can throw 3 years, man.
Man, I made it like 13 years, bro, from the womb till I got active. That was about the longest stretch. After that, it was up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what?
Yeah, my dad was in the military, so I ran into his videos and magazines at the age of 7, bro. So I was already ready to go.
We was outside with
you know what? Hey, I don't want to make this a battle of the sexes.
Wow.
But I think, hey, can men or women stay celibate longer? I think maybe the women. I think they win this on a long shot.
The women got that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all can have it too. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie to you. During those like 3 to 4 months when I was waiting, no, it was a struggle. I had to purposely let's just go to the gym. Oh, let's work on the show. I had to focus on something else other than trying to, hey, let's go try to appease this need, this because when it comes to sex, it's like an appetite. You know what I mean? And when you're trying to appease that appetite, you're trying to sustain or satisfy the appetite, it can become a long struggle because again, when you're a Sagittarius, shout out to Alexandra, she put out that sag. You're thinking like, hey, different ethnicities, different cities, different countries, different states. Start thinking on a different excitement level. You know what I mean? So I had to kind of subdue that. And then, lo and behold, I met this one right here.
And now you got in-house. You know
Hold on. So how long did Jess make you go to sleep hungry, bro?
It was a while. It was a long while. I'm gonna tell you like
but you already had an appetite, so
hey Rob, I mean real with you. It wasn't an appetite, brother. I was starving. It had been some months, and hey, you look at her. Look at my beautiful wife. She ain't nothing to sneeze at. You know what I'm saying? So mind you, you over here like, oh, I'm over here drooling. Man, but I wanted something meaningful. You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely hard. She made me wait. Are we perfect? No, we're not perfect. But at the end of the day, too, when we definitely got serious and when I proposed, I'm gonna give Jess a whole lot of credit. Jess was like, no. I couldn't even feel on it. No, stop. I get the little hand spank like I'm a little ass kid. I'm like, yo, I'm a grown ass man. What you doing?
She's all back to your hotel room. Get back to your room.
Do you know who I am? I'm 3rd degree. And she's like, I don't care.
Hey, shout out Alexandra, man. I don't know. Hey, we waiting on the results too, man. Good job. She was studying for CPA.
Hey, let's rewind it back. I was studying for the CPA exam. I took my first test on 27th. I'm chilling. Hey, we're waiting. We're gonna send you positive energy and prayers to you. Salute. We love you on this show. You're definitely a mainstay on here. I missed y'all. Hey, we definitely miss you too. You hold it down. POP, you hold it down. Yeah. Project Slim saying he's laughing at us and he's saying women can, but he said, but women cheat with toys.
Very true. Not all.
Y'all do got some.
Not all.
Yeah, y'all got some events.
I'd rather have the real thing.
High five that. Because on our wedding night,
y'all be having women do.
On our wedding night, I was waiting. I was hungry. I was a deprived person waiting for some food. You know what I'm saying? Like a fat kid waiting for some cake. But I was able to get that cake.
Bro, need you to chill.
I'm playing.
No more for you.
Yeah. Alex says you have to work on yourself if you want to attract the right, and that's exactly what it was. I realized that too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an honest conversation that you have to have with yourself. And like I said, I was out there. And so again, the different adventures, different excitement, I knew what I wanted. And essentially, I wanted to be married again. I wanted to have children. I wanted something meaningful. And the type of adventures that I was having, it wasn't meaningful because again, once you get that fulfillment, it's over. You know what I'm saying? So when it came to Jess, I literally was not looking for, okay, let me look to try to, or whatever, bust a baby. I was like, let me try to get to know her. Let me try to be her friend. And again, when we met, it wasn't on no, let's date, let's become a relationship. It was on some friend stuff. So you're right, 100%, Alexandria. She also says it's best to get to know people vertically before you get to know them horizontally. Mm-hmm. That's a whole bar. Hey, you over here dropping bars like you and MC.
That's a shirt right there. Go ahead and print them up, Alexandria. We got you. That's a damn shirt right there.
Jess said, Jess, I'm with you when you write. None of that artificial stuff. Yeah, exactly. Because again, you know, and I'm speaking as a man. I can't speak for nobody else on the panel, no other man. You know, when you get that dopamine, you fulfill that dopamine within your brain. You know, you quote unquote bust it, baby. You know, the reality starts to set in, and you look at this person, and you ask yourself, as a man, do you see yourself with a future with this person, or is it just a fulfillment? You know, something that you know you had to fulfill or conquer or conquest or whatever of sorts. And when you ask yourself that honest question, and you can have an honest answer with yourself, you start to really self-analyze yourself. And maybe like, look, I need to take a step back. Mind you, I don't think there's nobody out here that probably loves, you know, sex more than me. But when it came to knowing what I wanted, after my divorce, it was a struggle. I wanted to be remarried. I wanted a family. I wanted so many things. And I knew in order for me to find the one who I wanted to spend the rest of my life with, I had to take a step back from my enjoyment, my conquest of stepping out there. And so, you know, and I think in my obedience, I think God blessed me with a Jessica.
Absolutely. I wasn't laughing at you. I'm laughing at Project Slim because that sounds like a Midwest saying. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. Let's quote it.
That's a Midwest.
A wise woman said, "Cookies were always presented as a reward for an accomplishment."
Not if it feels like sandpaper. No.
Wow.
Hey man, I had one of those before, and it's not.
I got to test drive the car before I buy it. That's all I'm saying.
Gosh.
But to credit to third though, like to me, honestly, if the vibe is there, it makes it 10 times better. So
it does.
The chemistry definitely has to be there.
Hey, Method, I'm a piggyback. That is a new high. Because before I got married my first time, I was out there trying to be quote unquote player and this and that, different races, different countries, whatever popped in my mind. But the moment that you actually share that experience with somebody that you love, somebody that you actually care about, it's a new high. And once I got divorced, you know, it was one of those things where you're trying to chase that high again. And then, you know, sometimes you actually definitely got to take a step back and you have to reset. You have to reset yourself. And hey, look, I'm not going to be on demon time when it comes to busted baby. You know, I'm going to take my time to actually get to know this person, get to see what they're about. And then once it's somebody that you actually love and care about, that experience becomes like 10 times more. And I wish I can go back in time and talk to the teenage self of me to tell you, hey, wait. You know what I mean? And that's my advice to the younger cats out there. If you're watching, you know, again, it's one of those things where you're gonna feel peer pressure. There's gonna be so many things around you, you know what I mean? But just take your time and make it meaningful with that one person that you actually care about. And let's start bringing like, you know, that love and affection back into the picture of it. It's called making love on purpose.
Yeah, but one thing is like at least for me, and I probably know several people that probably had the same vibe, is when you're really into that lady, that you're not even really thinking about that. To be honest with you,
that's the truth.
You're not. You're thinking about when's the next time you're gonna see her, how you're gonna leave another better impression. You're really going out your way.
That's true.
You're not really thinking about that because, truth be told, real men, they're leery of that because they don't want to mess it up and send the wrong message. So
exactly,
they really let the lady take the lead on that.
No, as I was getting older, I realized like if I couldn't talk to you, then there was really no point in me being bothered with you. No. Like if I couldn't conversate with you, because I read, I study, I do a lot of things. And like if I couldn't have an intellectual conversation with you, there was really no point in you being in my presence. You know what I'm saying? As I got older, that's how I started to feel. You know what I mean? Like you're retarded. You stop.
Yeah. No, preach. Go ahead, you already said
it. You're not intelligent, and you're dragging me down. Like, please get away from me.
You're making my IQ drop. Get away.
Yeah.
That is true.
If we can't have a conversation, there's really, I don't want to have sex with you either. You know what I'm saying? It's irrelevant.
That's true. And like me and Jess were kind of reminiscing. We were talking about something else, and we reminisced. And the thing is with her, what made her different was because I told her I wasn't literally not looking to either smash or looking for a girlfriend. I was literally looking for a friend. And so when I found out that I had so much in common with her from the stores that we shop, the sports teams that we like, because she loves the Lakers. When she said, "Hey, I'm a huge Tupac fan. That's my number one," I'm like, "Man, we kind of like cut from the same cloth." We got to know each other, and shout out to her because she definitely wasn't on demon time either. She was just, let's just be friends first. And our first meetup when we went to the New Edition concert, it was just good energy. And like Rob was saying, when it's somebody that you're into, you want to, when's the next time I'm going to see him? And even with her, the thing is with Jess made time for me. She was a single mother of 3, working 2 full-time jobs, and still going to school full-time. And so when it came to seeing me, she wanted to see me. So even if it meant us going to the same store that we shop, hey, I'm going to the store. Hey, let me tag along with you. Or let's go sit in front of her house, because she was really adamant about not letting me meet her children until she knew that I was right mentally and right spiritually. You know, so we sitting right in front of that house, and we would just sit in the car. We would vibe to R&B music, neo soul, to hip hop, and just talk. She took the time to actually really just be my friend, and I appreciate that about her. And I knew once it was one of those things when the old heads say, like, hey, when she's the only one that you can think of, when there's a million women in the world, because remember, women outnumber men wherever you go in the world. And so when she is that one that you think of morning, noon, and night, who you can't see yourself without, that's the one who is, quote unquote, the one.
And I just want to tell you that I appreciate you for showing me that respect when we did have our first date, because the dudes that I was running into, they would have tried to take advantage of that situation, because we was sitting in our hotel room on the couch, or in my hotel room, actually, on the couch, talking to each other for hours, just listening to music. That's a whole vibe in itself. Listening to 90s R&B music. Come on now.
True.
Any dude would have easily taken advantage of that situation.
You're in the hotel room and you're listening to 90s R&B music.
Yeah, I'm getting your back blown out.
Yeah, like what?
Damn.
I respect him for respecting my wishes. Like he didn't even try. So I respect that about him.
Great job, Third.
Yeah, Third. Be an example for what me not to do. Thank you, sir.
Because if he would have tried, best believe we would not be here today. I would have cut him off immediately.
Oh, dang. Too bad.
Yep.
I still would have blew your back out. But anyway, moving on to the next episode. You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing. I'm just joking.
I'm not saying with Jess. I'm just saying I wouldn't have struck out in that situation.
Yeah,
I'm a closer.
Yeah,
I drink coffee in the morning, bro.
And on that note, we're gonna show some love. We'll be right back.
Uncle Nearest Premium Whiskey is a brand of Tennessee.